Then the Niners made more news this past week when they announced the hiring of Brant Boyer as their special teams coach. And again, they're bringing in another guy that used to work with Robert Saleh while he was in New York. And it's a change from what we had with not Nick Sorensen, but with Brian Schneider, who, and I posted this out earlier, this fucking guy should have got fired before midseason, before the bye week. He should have been gone.
Yep.
And I know that Kyle Shanahan's not the kind of guy that likes to make those kind of moves and have to reshuffle the deck and figure it out. But to me, something had to change during the season because there were fuck ups all over the team, but you had to hold somebody accountable early on. Unfortunately, he didn't want to do that. I think that was a bad idea in my opinion. But here we go. Now we have Brant Boyer, a former NFL player, and has been a special teams coach with the Jets for a little over 5 years. Aaron, what'd you think about this move?
Considering where we were, Andre, we were pretty low. So, the only place we could go is up. He seemed to have, there's certain statistical categories that he did well with, on special teams. So I think it's a huge upgrade, considering just how bad things were last year. I'm just glad that, Kyle and John were introspective and really left no stone unturned when it came to the coaching staff on defense and special teams. So I am more than happy that we have a new special teams coordinator.
Yes,
absolutely. I'm excited to see, if they bring any players back, and from the past to put them back on special teams, a la Oren Burks or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. But special teams was such a problem last year, not just with Jake Moody missing kicks, but kick coverage, just everything. It was an abject failure. So I'm glad it's the off season to me so far has started with 2 A+ moves, which needed to happen after a 6-11 season. Everything and anything should be on the table. So I'm glad John and Kyle really took it seriously to improve things. So, but we'll see. We don't know, and we won't know until next season. We have 8 months,
8 months.
to worry.
It's terrible
about this. As much I said something on X, I said as much as I'm happy about Boyer and Saleh being hired, it's still going to be February, and we have a long wait. So, based on how things are going and who's in the Super Bowl, as much as I'm excited about all this stuff, it could all still mean nothing. I'm not trying to be that guy, but I'm just saying, I'm just kind of
letting
it absorb.
Anything can happen. Let's put it that way. Anything can happen.